Yes, welcome back to Near Post Podcast. Another Euros video. We are edging closer to the start. So, of course, we're going to give our predictions. For a couple of months now, we've been saying this, haven't we? Portugal are winning these Euros.
Believe
If you're a long-time viewer of the page, you know we got these at 14-1, and we were telling you we got the Cristiano Ronaldo Portugal top goal scorer at 75-1, something ridiculous. But
25 now, but
we've been saying this. We've been saying this for time, and we have to back our guns going into it. Portugal are looking hefty. They are looking hefty for this tourney. The whole team, everything's just fallen into place for Mendes here. What do you think, man? Santos, sorry.
Look, we've said this since. I think it's been February. Honestly, it's been that long since we've kind of started the hype train. And look, you can still get on board. There's still a few stations you get on this Portugal hype train because
it's never too late.
It's never too late, and you might say group of death that might put you off Germany and France. But the way I see it, they're going to have to play
that's
these.
Better. That's another big guy gone.
They're going to have to play these Dons anyways to win. To win it. So why not knock up one of them out early? Looking at their squad, well, first of all, they're defending champions, so they have the know-how.
Yeah.
So they're winners, first of all, right?
I don't know. I think you'll agree with this. This, for me, is a better team anyway than what they had.
Levels.
We'll start off, right? So you have Rupert Show, who's probably going to start in goals.
Just a 7 out of 10 keeper, just a decent keeper, and that's all you need. That's all you need. You don't need an outstanding keeper. You just need a solid keeper.
Anything happens to him, you have another 7 out of 10 Anthony Lopez for Leon, who's been decent this season. Backline, I think Portugal have always had maybe a bit of a dodgy backline. I don't mean to be
not
this year. Not this year. You've got João Cancelo, Ruben Diaz, probably Pepe.
Who's going to be realistically, right? Diaz has been the best defender in the world this year, right?
Yeah.
He's going to be beside either Pepe or Fonte. Font, however you pronounce it. Font's just off the back of winning the title with Lille, 38, whatever. He's won this before. Font is perfect to play alongside Diaz, but if you want to play Pepe, that's fine. Two pensioners, but they still know how to get the job done.
This is what I'm saying, right? Right. Ruben Diaz has made John Stones an absolute flop look good, right? He's put him John Stones has looked impeccable this year. Imagine what Ruben Diaz is going to look beside the likes of an experienced Jose Fonte who's won the league this year, or a Pepe. It's going to be levels. And then we're going on to the other fullback, and you're probably going to have Rafael Guerreiro or Nuno Mendes, the young lad, but it's going to be Guerreiro.
From Dortmund, very decent player, very good going forward. I'd have no problems with that. Then midfield, they're stacked, right? Renato Sanchez, fresh off winning the title for Lille. He loves
one of the best players.
He was young player of the tournament at this tournament. Last time they won it. Dropped off, but he's just picked up again. He loves turning up for Portugal. You got Ruben Neves, João Moutinho, boys that are just very good on the ball that will suit tournament football. Bernardo can drop in there if you want. The Lisbon lad, I always forget his name. What's his name?
Goncalves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruno Fernandes watches Pedro Goncalves videos.
Right, but
Bruno as well. Don't rate him as many people do.
You've even Guedes for Valencia. Bruno Fernandes having a fantastic season. I know Santos isn't a big fan, but he's even a great outlet to come on off the bench. João Moutinho, Ruben Neves, some guys really experienced.
João Moutinho, been there, done that.
João Moutinho, he's that type of guy to come in. You were saying to me earlier, the last 10, 15 minutes, you need that bit of,
You just need to keep the ball and keep it simple.
You need that just kind of experience, expertise, like a James Milner coming in off the bench. He knows what to do. He's in the right position. He does everything correct. That's what you need. Who'd be your starting 3 there in midfield?
I think Neves. I'd have Neves kind of as the hold and just dictating the ball. I'll say I'd have Bernardo. I know people like to play Bernardo as part of a 3 up top. I think Bernardo as like a centre mid because he's a dog as well. He'll put in a shift.
Yeah.
We're forgetting even that PSG lad. What do you call him? The big unit. He could be your CDM if you wanted. But I'll say Cancalves as well. Very attacking, I know, but I think they could just dominate the ball and they wouldn't be under that much pressure. You could throw Renato Sanchez in there as well. To be honest, they're all good options.
I'm going to go attacking as well with Goncalves, Renato Sanchez, and Bernardo Silva. I just think you have to play, but then we go up to a top. Up top is it gets even better again. João Felix, one of the best youngsters in the world. Diego Jota, after having a fantastic season. Big Ronnie, do we even have to say anything on him?
No, we don't.
Andre Silva, after
more goals than Erling Haaland this season in the Bundesliga.
More goals than Haaland. Yeah, I think he's got 28 goals in the Bundesliga, and then you've Rafa for Benfica, who's a decent winger who can come on. He's got a bit of pace.
Facts.
Like, that team is sick.
I believe Portugal are still 10-1 now, so there's still great value in them. Look, bet responsibly and all that, but it's a good price. Like when you see England are 4-1 and Portugal are 10-1, like it just goes to show
and
where the money's going on.
On that front three, there's no way for me that there's actually not a chance Andre Silva doesn't start. He has to for me.
Who does he play ahead of though?
I think Jota is so versatile. He can play anywhere along that front three. They could even do something where Jota sits in behind, or maybe they go a bit more defensive. Maybe put Neves in the midfield or something like that with Renato, and you put Goncalves sitting in behind Andre Silva and Ronaldo. Yeah, there's so many possibilities that can happen with this team, but a player, I do not think Andre Silva can be left out of this team, especially after the season he's had.
Look,
he's that type of guy who's going to excel at an international tournament.
We shall see. Like, realistically, whoever they play there, they're going to be top-notch options. So, like, it doesn't really matter. I think this team just has that lovely blend of youth and experience. They're defending champions, so they have that win. They know how to get the job done, and they're not over-reliant on Ronaldo. In years gone by, Ronaldo had to do something or no one else. This time, Ronaldo's he's just there. Jota can do the business. Felix can do the business.
Year,
you know what I mean? They're ballers. It just got
last time they were
balance.
Last time they were here, Eder had to score that goal, right? A dud. The definition of dud. The definition of living off one thing for your entire career. Name me one player who's not up to the standard in that team. One.
Nah, they've got lovely options off the bench as well.
The only one
was obviously out first. He would have been a good one off the bench, but they've got so many options. And
the only player I think who's been poor this year is Semedo.
Yeah, he won't even be playing. Like, but yeah, it's one of them. If that's your worst player, you're looking all right.
You're doing good.
We've been on this Portugal hype train for months, literally months before there's any Euros chat. And we're not getting off it. We're all aboard, and I'll say is get on with us. I firmly believe they'll win the Euros. And defending champions, I think they can go back to back. Ronaldo will go out and as a high international. Maybe he's going for a World Cup. I don't really care, but
I think this will be the first time ever a team's come back to back. But come on,
believe the hype. Believe the hype. We've made these predictions before. Peter with Villarreal, me with Chelsea in terms of big tournaments. So we won't lead you astray. Portugal win the Euros.
What scenes would it be if we got 3 for 3 out of the major tournaments of the year? Well, we didn't guess once it was January. We said Man City, but the league was already wrapped up then.
Man
but
City, that doesn't count.
I said Villarreal, you said Chelsea, and now we're both saying Portugal. So that would just be the icing on the toast, guys. The near post we've had a decent record on these bets. So I'm just saying,
as well, right?
Who put on Kai Havertz in the Champions League final? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Portugal to win the Euros, guys. Believe it.
Believe the hype. Believe the hype was sub to the boys. We're on the road. We're on the Euros train. So sub to the boys. Loads of content coming out. Let us know what you think. You might disagree with us. Let us know who you think will win the Euros. We're saying Portugal. We'll chat to you next one. Loads of Euros content coming out.
Thanks for watching.